Good morning. Hi, my name is Lauren and I am oh my god, I was gonna say a medical student. I'm not a medical student anymore. I am, wait, let me start over. Wait, this is like my first time really doing this. Okay. Dr. Lauren? Okay. Hello, my name is Dr. Lauren. And welcome to my very first day as a doctor. Couldn't have fallen for you sooner. Soon as I met you, I was swooning. All my friends looking for a future. It's my first real day of intern year today. I have so much I want to say. We have so much to catch up on, but like, let's do that later because like, let's just focus right now. It's day one of intern year and you're coming with me. I'm gonna bring you with me for the next couple of days. I think I'll talk more about my schedule and stuff when I'm driving, but let's just finish getting ready. I'm gonna put on some jewelry to boost my confidence today. I've been wearing jewelry every day actually, and maybe it's just like, I'm a doctor now, if you didn't know, and you know, I just need to look like a little, you know, a little something. Just a little bit. My hair though, listen, I live in Cleveland now, if you didn't know. I moved here from Philadelphia, which is where I went to medical school. And I live in a swamp. Nobody told me this. I might as well live in Florida. I might as well live in New Orleans. Like the humidity, the bugs, like I live in a swamp. So my hair, you'll never see it defined again. You'll never see it defined again for the next 3 years. Okay, I keep closing the store because the cats will go in and then I won't be able to get them out. This is my perfume that I use when I mean business. Today we mean business because it's day one. Okay. Yeah, that's a vibe. That's the vibe. Last touch. I love this. Love that smell so much. It's 5:40 right now. I'll make myself a little coffee to go. And then I also bring this, which these are like fake healthy, I think. They're gonna give me lunch, which they give me lunch every day at the main hospital, which is lovely. I'm in internal medicine if you are new here. And I'm starting on general internal medicine, which is nice, at the main hospital. My school does something really amazing that I'm not sure if every school does. Actually, I need to stop saying school. I'm not in school anymore. I'm not a student. My program does something really great called Block 0, which is where the first week that we are interns, we are doubled up on teams. So instead of there being 2 interns on the team that I'm on right now, there's 5 of us. And what that does is it allows us to get less patients for the first week. So I have 2 patients today, which is still gonna be a lot in the sense of I haven't done anything clinical in months and months and months. I haven't done just like straight internal medicine since sub-I, which was back in September of 2024. So it's been a really long time. And the EMR is like the same, thank God, but the hospital, my hospital at my medical school was like one big building, and then sometimes like we would go in like this other building for like a patient or 2 randomly. This hospital is humongous and it's 5 buildings like all connected, but they're not connected on every single floor, so you have to know which floor to go on, where it's connected. I think that is gonna be one of the scariest things today, is trying to find where my patients are. I don't know if this will hold while I'm driving, but the thing that holds my camera, it's been so hot here, it like detached from my dashboard, but I'm on my way. It's 6 o'clock. Sign out ends at 7, I think, but the goal was always to get there between like 6 and 6:30, which I will. The way my program does its schedule, it's kind of weird. You're on a cycle of 4 days, and the cycle is day 1 is your long day, which is when you come in for sign out at 6:30 a.m. and you are admitting patients until 6 p.m. The second day is your medium day, which then you come in at the same time. You come in at the same time every day, and you stay until, I believe, 4 p.m. Your third day is your short day, which is when you leave at, I think, maybe 2 o'clock, and you get one of the overnight admissions in the morning. And then your fourth day is your happy day, which is when you get no patients in the morning and you don't admit and you leave right after rounds whenever your work is done. Again, this is complicated, but I'm just explaining it to you because I'm going to use like the terminology that I'm telling you. And then if you have a short or a happy day on a weekend day, then you have that day off. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday, and we did some like shadowing of like some of rounds in the morning, and then we did the rest of orientation stuff in the afternoon. So it wasn't like an actual full clinical day where I like actually did anything. Oh my God, that light was just out. Today's our first day for that, but I'm starting on long, and because this is like block 0 and it's like a weird week for all the teams. Oh my God, why are all these lights out? Okay. I don't know, they didn't fully explain it to me well, but instead of staying until 6 p.m. today, I have to stay until 7 p.m. today to admit. So like, it's gonna be a really long day. It's gonna be like a 13-hour day. So I'll be like starting on long today, and then I'll go to medium, short, happy. And the way my schedule falls, I don't have one of the like shorter days on the weekend. So I'm supposed to work on the weekend. And like the way my schedule is right now, I would work 14 days in a row, which I want to talk about, like something that I feel like nobody talks about, but I just don't want to talk about it right now because I want to be like 100% like as positive as I can be going into today and like, you know, everything that's about to come. But we'll talk about it later in the vlog. Our program director said for the first 3 weeks we should have around 3 days off, and I only have 2 because that 14-day stretch. So I told my chief, they said, okay, like just send us an email and we'll try to fix it. So I'm hoping they'll give me 1 day off this weekend, but to be determined. So right now it's looking like 14 days, but hopefully it'll change. So anyways, I have 2 patients. The reason I was up late last night was because I was pre-charting and setting up my Epic, which is our EMR, setting up my dot phrases, which is like my note templates, as much as I can to try to have as smooth of a morning as possible. My notes, they're pretty complete aside from updating what happened overnight and like anything that happens this morning, which is really good because, you know, it's gonna be a very hectic, very stressful morning. Even like thinking about presenting the patients to the attending and the team, like just makes me feel, oh my God, it's crazy. But we'll figure it out together. Last thing I'm gonna say, this is my first day as an intern. I'm in a new hospital. I'm with a new medical staff, and like everything is brand new to me. I'm gonna try to film as much as I can, but reality is like my focus is gonna be trying to be a good first day intern. So I'll talk to you like when I can, but I also like, I don't know this hospital. I don't know like the little stairwells where I can film like I did at my medical school. So I'm just gonna try my best to talk to you, but just be patient with me. I know my clinical vlogs will improve like as time goes on and I just learn more about day-to-day stuff, locations and everything. But yeah, I'll try my best to keep you in the loop for the next couple of days. Okay, wish me luck. See you later. I just got sent out. Nothing happened with my patients overnight. Thank God, thank God. And now I have to find my team room, which is in a different like connected building, and I gotta cross the bridge for that. Checking in, rounds are done. I just got in my car. It is 7:38 p.m. You know I didn't get to obviously film much, but I think today went like as well as it could have gone, to be honest. Talking to the patients went well. Presenting went well. I feel like there was only one thing that I like needed to confirm like the reasoning for a clinical thing. Aside from that, everything I said was like good, fine, not changed by the attending, like everything was good. And because I did so much pre-charting last night, I finished my notes like during rounds, which is not really maybe like common for your first day of intern year. So then I was just like sitting and waiting for like a long time, waiting for an admission, because I admitted today and so did 2 other people. So then like I finally got this admission at like, I don't know, 3:30 or something. And the admission was for a patient with altered mental status. It's also called encephalopathy, when someone comes in and they're like confused or they're just like not acting like themselves. And this patient has end-stage renal disease, which when someone has that, they should be on dialysis. And this patient is not on dialysis. So we think he has uremia from not being on dialysis. So we're going to talk to nephrology or the kidney doctors tomorrow. Hopefully get them started on dialysis. That's that. I think it was a really good first admission. However, by the time I like chart checked, saw the patient, came back, I was like working on my note. It hit 7 all of a sudden, which is like time to go to sign out. So then like we were like rushed to go to sign out and I didn't finish my note. And as a medical student, you know, in the past, for my program, like if you don't finish your admission note, as long as you have it done by rounds to like present in the morning, it's fine. But because I'm actually a doctor now, my senior resident messaged me and was like, hey, I saw the note's not done, which is fine, just finish it at home. I would have just stayed and finished it here. I don't want to do it at home. I don't want to pull that back up at home. And I was like, oh, like, do I have to finish it today or can I finish it tomorrow? And she's like, no, you have to finish it today for billing. And I was like, right, because I'm a doctor now. So let's go home and finish the note. I'm gonna try to film less than I usually do outside of clinical stuff, because I want the footage to be as short as possible so I can like edit it as quick as possible when the time comes. So I'm not going to film anything at home for today, but I'm going to go home, finish the note, take a shower, watch Love Island. This season of US is absolutely insane. They just voted off though like my favorite person yesterday and I'm not happy about it. And then I'm gonna go to bed because I have to be up tomorrow at like 4:45 to come back here. Also, when I introduced myself to the first patient that I had this morning, I like said, hi, I'm Dr. Smith. I never introduced myself like that before. It was such a moment. Wow. And if you were curious, my first order that I ordered as a physician was a CBC with diff. So, lab order. Ordered a couple medications today. Like, no one needs to pen it or co-sign it. I just, like, order it myself. It's crazy. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. The headlines are, I think my daughter has pink eye. I will, in fact, be working 14 days straight because this is well 0. I think I have to stay long again today, which, like, leaving earlier was really getting me through last night. I did almost have a breakdown. We'll talk about it later. And one of my patients overnight got not well mentally. Just finished pre-rounding. I'm like very done doing tasks and stuff. It's like 12. I have to stay here till 6:30. You know, it's weird. Like, if I was a med student, I'd leave. You know what I mean? It's just like weird making it the adjustment. I have to stay. Hi. Okay, actually, my hair it's crazy. I just got out of the shower. I'm obviously home. I got home around like 7:30, and it's now 8 o'clock. I came home to dinner being ready. How wonderful. Shout out him. And we are about to watch Love Island because I didn't get to watch yesterday. So I'm really, really excited. Tomorrow, I am going in at the same time in the morning, of course. And then I might get an overnight patient in the morning. So I would have to like hurry up and learn about this patient for the first time within like an hour and a half to prepare for morning round. So that'll be like new. And then I'm open for like an ICU step down transfer until 1 p.m. And then if I don't get one, if I'm ready to leave at 1, I can leave at 1. I can't wait. I had a good day today. But yeah, there was just like so much downtime, which just comes with the job, I think. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Not that it matters in my life anymore. And happy short day. I'm so excited to get home earlier today. And today is day 4 of 14. So let's go to work. It is currently 5:58.
I've gone the exact opposite direction with my appearance. I may be over 10 years.
I got an overnight admission. My other 2 patients did okay overnight. I'm done. I'm going home. Thank God. Let's just ignore the dust on my dashboard. I walked out of the room at like 11:58, and I think I told you I was supposed to stay until 1 p.m. in case we got a transfer from the ICU, but because I took the overnight admission, I wouldn't be the intern taking the ICU transfer. It would be like one of the other ones on the same call schedule as me, so I got to leave. I'm like really happy. And they were doing a farmer's market outside, so I have this stuff from the farmer's market I'm gonna show you, and we're gonna do a little taste test. Sometimes I'm just like in a spending mood. I was like, let me just buy whatever. So I got this seasoning. They did like let me do a taste test. They had Puerto Rican, they had Jamaican, and they had maybe Cuban, but this tasted so good, and the guy who sold to me was like, you can really put it on anything. So I bought this. Very random. And then, if you know me, you know, Sweet Tooth goes crazy. So there was this nut-free bakery. I'm allergic to nuts also, if you don't know. Tree nuts specifically. And I got this, is like a brownie cookie. It's super thick. And then I got a s'mores bar. Looks so good. And then the last thing I got was, oh my God, I just feel like I'm in the best mood because I get to go home. The last thing I got was this lemonade. This place had so many flavors, and so I decided to mix 2. So I got sour, gummy, and strawberry. And he said it wouldn't be too sour, so I hope he was telling the truth. Wow. You taste definitely a strawberry, but you definitely get a little sour twinge, but like in a good way. It's kind of like a Jolly Rancher. It feels so good. It's so hot here. I think I said it's like a swamp here because of Lake Erie. Didn't know that. Didn't know it'd be like that. My car says it's 84 degrees. I think it's hotter though. And I feel like just going to the farmer's market, which is outside, and then walking back through the building and then like outside to get to the parking garage, I feel like honestly I'm drenched in sweat. Honestly, I am. It's 12:30. I'm just gonna go home and shower now. Take my nighttime shower now. Cause I'm sweaty. I'm so happy. I hope you guys don't think I'm being negative this vlog. I promise you, I'm not trying to be negative. I don't know if I like really want to have this talk now, but I'll just like say, I feel like there maybe wasn't enough warning of like the mental heaviness and weight that you feel when you're about to start residency and go from 4th year. I mean, I graduated obviously in May. I graduated a month ago, but like 4th year post grad, you have so much time, and then residency, even before you start it, you know you're not gonna have a lot of time. You're not gonna have like almost any time. So I was really struggling before starting, as it was like a couple days like before orientation, like a day before orientation, like half a day before orientation. I was just really struggling because I was like, my life is over for 3 years and it's starting in a day, and everything I had time to do, and like I just won't have time to do it. I was like struggling Not gonna lie, I lost my sparkle for a bit, not gonna lie. And yeah, orientation week was like obviously a lot more chill, but it was still, you know, going somewhere every day and socializing, which like I've only been socializing with Andrew for like several weeks since we moved here. And then I had my rotation schedule, but I got my call schedule this past Sunday. And when I saw I was working 14 days straight, I also was struggling because I'm like, no human should have to work 14 days straight. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for me to have to do that or anyone to have to do that. And then obviously, you know, the thought of like maybe I could get a day off this week was like kind of dangled in my face and then like taken back. So yeah, I think I said already I am gonna be working the 14 days. Today we finished day 4 of 14, but I will get a golden weekend next weekend, which is a standard weekend for many of you if you're not already in residency. And then the hours are like crazy on the long days, like 13 hours, then you come back and 13 hours again. Depending on what time I get home, by the time I shower, like it's bedtime technically, but like I have to eat dinner and then I don't get like a full night's sleep even though I'm literally only going home and eating, going to bed. It's a lot, and I think it's a really hard adjustment. Luckily, I feel like the team that I'm on right now, like my co-interns on my team are like some of the people that I was already becoming friends with through orientation. I just got really lucky. So we're getting through it together, and that's been great. That was just like the conversation I wanted to have. I want to warn you, when you start residency, I don't know, I know some residencies definitely have a better schedule than others, and I know IM is known to not have the best schedule, but you might feel that, and I wasn't expecting to feel that way, like leading up to starting and then like starting, so it was kind of a shock to me. But and then you're also going through so many changes. If you move, you're trying to make new friends, which is like, you know, exciting, but it's also socially draining if you're not someone who's like 100% an extrovert, which I'm like very 50-50. So yeah, it has been like, I don't know, it's been a lot, but I'm so happy that I am done for the day. I get to go home, share everything I purchased with Andrew, and spend time with my cats. They were like kind of struggling, especially Vaco, of course, that I went from spending my entire day with them to being gone most of the day. Yesterday I like got no time with them. It just sucks, but I'm glad I get to get time with them today, and my time is even more valuable than it's ever been, and it's so special to be able to do anything for myself right now. And I know my life won't always be like this, but obviously I'm only feeling how I'm living now. So yeah, like I'm just excited and I'm ready to go home and have the rest of my day. I'm coming at you from the office, which I know I haven't actually showed how the apartment is looking. It's absolutely not done. I'm so excited to show you my closet. I did like the bookshelf DIY. I'm really proud of it. I literally built the whole thing myself. So I didn't talk to you earlier in the day because yesterday I got home. There's an intern that's on the same schedule as me, like call schedule, like when I stay late and when I leave earlier. And then there's 3 other interns on the team on the opposite call schedule, but on the same team. Some of my co-interns put in our group chat, they're trying to figure out if they can split up my patients for today, which is Friday, so I wouldn't have to come in today. Because if I did go in today, I would have just came, rounded, wrote my notes, and then like immediately left. I wasn't gonna admit or anything because today would have been my happy day. And like, yeah, we'll keep you posted. I was like, oh my God, like really? So it turns out that is exactly what happened. And I actually got the day off today, which is so amazing. I can't even describe to you, like, I'm sure you could tell. And it's so funny because the last thing that I said to you was like, how discouraged I was feeling starting intern year and facing my first 2 days working 13 hours, my first 2 weeks working without a day off, like just 2 weeks straight. It's really discouraging and just like so intimidating starting that way. And I'm so grateful that my wonderful co-interns did that. So I got to have the day off. I did so many things. I washed my hair, obviously, and I did some like YouTube stuff. I played Fortnite, I watched Love Island. I just feel like I had a really nice, slow day, just like doing whatever I wanted to. I got groceries, but I got them delivered, but I still got them, you know. Am I ever gonna go into a grocery store again? I really don't know, like now that I can just get them delivered. So today was going to be the last day of the vlog, but I'm kind of like, I don't want to end it on the note that I was gonna end it on, like talking in the car. I was like, I can just vlog one more day. I have like my long day tomorrow. It's 13 hours and I'm admitting in the like afternoon, evening. So I was like, oh, maybe I should bring you guys tomorrow and then end it tomorrow. What do we think? Do that, right? I'll do that. Talk to you as much as I can tomorrow and then we'll end it there. I feel so much better. Like I just feel so much more hopeful and like I can go into tomorrow knowing it's gonna be a super long day and not dreading it as much as I probably would have if I like didn't have today off. Just wanted to say that, and like, you know, miracles do happen. Especially when those miracles come in the form of amazing co-interns. I just feel like so lucky already, and I hope I continue to feel this way, and I just feel like the trauma bond is really already forming. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for our first weekend working as a doctor. Good morning. Just got to the hospital. I'm gonna walk in now and head straight to sign out. This will obviously be my first time seeing this hospital on a weekend, so I'm interested to see how much less busy it is with like all the people not working on the weekend, the different things that don't get done on the weekend, because on Saturday and Sunday obviously just like a lot less happen. Sorry, is this dirty? Did that help? I forgot if I said this yesterday. When I left, I had 3 patients, but I was discharging one the day that like on Thursday, the last day that I worked. They were just leaving after I was already going to be leaving. So that person left. Then the next day, another one of my patients got discharged the day that I didn't have to go in yesterday. So I'm walking in today with only 1 patient. So I came here like 10 minutes later than I usually do because I'm just like, this is like chill vibes for me. And the people that have off, I was told we wouldn't be cross-covering, like our senior would just cover them. So it should be a very chill morning. The busy part of my day will really be whenever I get my first admission. And I don't know how many we're open for, but like I don't know if I'm gonna do more than 1 or what's gonna happen. The patient did well overnight. Yesterday though, they had a rapid come in. So I'm gonna chat with them about that, but they're doing well. On dialysis now. Great. Patient's doing great. Time to go finish my note and kind of like wait for rounds to start. Someone just signed out one of their patients to me because they're leaving. It's like kind of a sick patient. Like they're not stable. They're actually like a watcher. So hoping the rest of the day goes well with them. And I'm just waiting for my admission. And so I very kindly got some of those sandwiches. So I'm excited to eat a sandwich because I had no idea what I was going to eat for lunch today. I'm in the team room. Everybody left, so I'm going to show you the room really quick as much as I can without breaking HIPAA. We have computers over there. I'm on call today until 7 p.m. as you know, long call, so I'm holding the pager. We do have pagers here, which is like so new for me. I still need help using it. And we don't get that many pagers because we also have like Epic Tap and stuff, but I'm holding the pager. It's 1:47 and I'm, as I said already, just waiting for my admission and monitoring my patient and the patient that I'm covering. Just got in my car, survived the day. Thank God.
Times makes me feel
that's my audiobook.
nostalgic.
This badge always flips around. Doctor, I can take this off. I just feel so good. Like, I finished my long call today. Long call today was so much better than long call yesterday. Like, I mean, not yesterday. I can't even talk. All right, I'm gonna just finish the vlog when we get home. It's 7:30 p.m. Let's go home.
A note to myself to never come into the kitchen alone.
I survived my first week of intern year. Woo! Oh my God, editing my graduation vlog, I realize I say woo so much. Like, sorry. But I did it. I'm 1 week in. 51 weeks to go left of intern year. I think we just might make it. It is Monday now, and it was my last day of block 0, or like that rotation. My last day is being like a babied intern, I guess, because I'll have less interns sharing the load with me in the future. And tomorrow I start on nephrology consults. Something that I've been waiting for to happen happened to me today, which is so funny. I went and spoke to a patient's family for the first time. I'm like, hi, I'm Dr. Smith. I was told when you first start residency, introduce yourself as doctor, preferably your last name. If you really don't feel comfortable using your last name, I guess you can use your first name. But to really establish that you're the doctor and be confident in that and everything. So I've been introducing myself as Dr. Smith since day one, because that is who I am. And if I just say, oh, I'm Lauren, or like whatever, like it's just confusing who I am, especially because I'm obviously young, which is foreshadowing. So I'm like, hi, I'm Dr. Smith, blah, blah. And he's looking at me, and then I think he said something and I asked him a question. He looked at the board in the patient's room and he saw the name of the nurse that was written on the board, and he was like, wait, so are you, and then he said the name of the nurse, and I was like, no. And then he's like, oh, you said you're a doctor. I'm like, yep, I'm Dr. Smith. I'm gonna be on the primary team taking care of your wife. And he's like, how old are you? You're too young to be a doctor. And I'm like, actually, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty young. I'm like a fresh out doctor. And he's like, you're probably not even 31. I'm like, no, I'm in my 20s. Yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty young. Like, I'm young. But, you know, still qualified with supervision. But yeah, I'm like glad that that interaction is happening, because I was waiting for that to happen, because I'm aware that I look young to be a doctor, especially with a mask on. Like all you see is my frizzy hair and you're like, who is this girl? Anyways, I just wanted to close the vlog out. I'm obviously like in bed, I just showered. I think the week went well. I think we had a rocky start, but the week went well. I did get feedback from my attending 2 days ago, because that was her last day with us. And the first thing she said in my feedback was, I can tell you have really good training. And I was like, wow. My med school always said when people find out where you went to school, they'll know you're gonna be good, because it's just well known that we have really good training. And of course, like you hear that and you're like, ugh, every school probably says that. But like, no, those words were actually said to me, like, you have been trained really well. And I was like, yeah, thanks. She's like, I have nothing specific for you to work on. I'm like, yeah, I know. So yeah, shout out my med school for training me well. And I'm like feeling so much better. I think, yeah, like hopefully the start to the vlog wasn't like super negative. I just wanted to be honest that I was struggling a little bit, but I'm feeling so much better now. So I'm gonna close the vlog out. I'm not sure when I'm gonna film again, but I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you liked the video, then like the video. Comment down below what you wanna see from me now that I am an intern, a resident, a physician in internal medicine, living in the Midwest. Like, tell me anything that you wanna see and I will do that for you. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.